I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the channel. If you're not already, please consider becoming a subscriber. Today we're looking at top songs from 1998 to 2007. The end of the 90s. It's 1998 and the band is next, the song is Too Close. In a year when the best-selling album was the soundtrack from Titanic, it's a small miracle that an innuendo-laden love song by an R&B group was named the Pop Song of the Year. The group Next, fronted by R.L. Hagar alongside brothers T-Lo and Tweet Brown, released Too Close on their debut album Rated Next. The song spent 53 weeks on the charts, with 5 at the top spot starting in April 1998. The version that charted and played on the radio for years does not include the R-rated opening monologue that casts the entirety of the song's innuendo in a much clearer light. 1999, Believe by Cher. Following a slightly down period, her 1995 album sold only 700,000 copies. Cher released Believe, a dance your way through a breakup anthem. Incredibly, the song peaked at number 1 in March 1999, 22 years after her first number 1 hit. The song was the first to bring autotune to pop music and has become an enduring gay anthem. Now we jump into the 2000s with Breathe by Faith Hill. Faith Hill was already a major country star, but the success of Breathe turned her into a mainstream pop star in her own right. The song, which peaked at number 2 on the charts in April 2000, was an enduring hit through the year, spending 53 weeks on the Billboard charts. Later that year, Hill hit the road with husband Tim McGraw on their Soul to Soul tour. The 63 shows brought in $50 million. 2001, Hanging by a Moment by Lifehouse. Somehow, in a year that gave us Bootylicious, De Get You Are Freak On, and Gizzo, HOVA, it was Hanging by a Moment by contemporary Christian rock band Lifehouse by the end of the year. Similarly to Breathe, Hanging by a Moment never grabbed the number 1 spot, but it had chart endurance, listed for 54 weeks. The odds bore witness to an awakening of top 40 Christian rock. 2002, How You Remind Me by Nickelback has taken the world by storm. How You Remind Me was the single off the Canadian band's third studio album, and it changed everything. It skyrocketed to the top of the charts and stayed there for 4 weeks. Nickelback has since become somewhat of a punchline, but it should not be forgotten that Nickelback was a big deal in the early aughts. 2003, In Da Club by 50 Cent was a strong song that made people wanna dance. Did it make you wanna dance? 50 Cent made a stir with 2 notable releases, How to Rob and A Ghetto Churan, before being signed to Interscope with the backing of Eminem and Dr. Dre. When his first album Get Rich or Die Trying came out in February 2003, it took the world by storm. With iconic beat after iconic beat and Dr. Dre's production, the album was a mainstream rap revelation. In Da Club hit number 1 in March 2003 and stayed there for 9 weeks. At the end of May, 50 Cent and Nate Dogg's 21 Questions also took a turn holding the top spot on the Billboard charts. 2004, Yeah, by Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris. This song was the jam. Usher's A Confessions, the iconic record that has sold more than 10 million copies, nearly went to the presses without its most popular song, Yeah? Producer L.A. Reid told Usher that his album lacked a single and sent him back to the studio with fellow Atlantans Lil Jon and Ludacris. The three returned with one of the great club hits of all time. The song hit number 1 at the end of February and stayed there for 12 weeks. In May, Burn also topped the charts with an 8-week run. 2005, We Belong Together by Mariah Carey. This young lady could sing. After 2 less successful albums and the ill-conceived feature film Glitter, Mariah Carey was in need of a comeback. Her 2005 album, The Emancipation of Mimi, became her highest-selling album, passing both Daydream and A Music Box, her megahits a decade before. The album's single, We Belong Together, remains one of Carey's favorite songs and spent 14 weeks on top of the Billboard charts. We all have them. But in 2006 Daniel Powter said it best with Bad Day. Canadian musician Daniel Powter's A Bad Day was a perfect earworm and became inescapable in 2006. The song became the theme for Coca-Cola's ad campaign in Europe and became a recurring bit on American Idol's 5th season. The song spent 5 weeks on the top of the charts in spring of 2006. Unfortunately for Powter, he was also named the one-hit wonder artist of the decade at the end of 2009. 2007, Irreplaceable by Beyoncé. Written by Ne-Yo and producers Stargate, Irreplaceable was initially conceived as a country song with Faith Hill or Shania Twain in mind. But when Beyoncé heard the demo, she wanted it and made it all her own. The song was the third single off her second solo album, Birthday, and spent 10 weeks in the top spot on the Billboard charts. It's hard to even imagine another singer delivering the song's iconic "To the Left, to the Left." And there you have the top songs from 1998 to 2007. Leave a comment which is your favorite. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and share the video. Peace be unto you.